I first met Frank, I would say 15, 16 years ago, and I was impressed by his dedication and the results that he has produced in our youth bureau, and his love, obviously, of the kids and what he does. We sometimes joke, we spend more evenings together than we spend with our families.
I met Frank 12 years ago when I came in for an interview at the Youth Bureau, and the rest is history.
I first met Frank back in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. During that time, I also met Frank when he decided to come into the folds of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, and we had been friends pretty much ever since.
I met Frank when I was in middle school. From the day that I met Frank, he never left. He carried me through high school, through college, into my career, and into today. Every step I've taken forward, Frank has been a part of it.
Frank is very much a people person. He's warm, he's friendly, he's open, he's giving, and he always sees the best in people.
As far as I can remember, my dad has always gone out to help the youth, people in our church, people in our community. We would see people on the street and they would say, "Oh, your father helped us so much, he did this for us," and that really warmed my heart because I knew that he was really giving his time and his efforts to help others.
Frank does so much and he is so inspiring with all that he does. He has this endless resource of energy that he just emits to others to increase the possibilities and capabilities.
He's an amazing combination of two things that make him successful. One, as I said, is this incredible passion he has for making sure that young people have what they need. It comes straight from his heart. So that's the one side. The other side is that he is a very, very smart operator. He knows how to get people working together. He knows who is the person that can get something done, and he knows how to work with every kind of person.
You cannot say no to Frank. It is literally impossible to say no to Frank. So it's sort of like Frank will just have some program like kids in downtown White Plains need like purple ice cubes from Alaska, and he'll just be like, I need purple ice cubes, and you'll be like, I don't know where to get purple ice cubes, but by the end of it, you're getting purple ice cubes for Frank somehow, some way.
And it was like, that left me with the impression, that's right, nothing is impossible, and Frank stood there as a model for me, as someone that actualized that concept. That to do something even if it feels as though it's impossible, you never know what kind of response you're going to get.
Well, the basis of Frank's characteristic is he's a caring individual. I don't think you could do this work unless you really care about people. I see him as a role model. I see him as a tireless individual who wants the best for youth in the city.
Frank is very unique because it's often said that there are two types of people. There are those people that are visionaries, and there are those who are just plodders and work very, very hard. Frank is both. Frank is committed to a vision of making life better here in White Plains, but Frank is not afraid of doing the work himself. So I just have this vision of Frank of not only having incredible ideas, but not being afraid to roll up his sleeves and do the work to implement those ideas as well.
I've never really seen him give up on any child. Every child can succeed. There is some gift in a child that can be expressed if we work with that child.
Frank, on behalf of Good Counsel Academy Elementary School, our parents, our students, the Sisters of the Divine Compassion, congratulations on this most monumental achievement, and we celebrate you and enjoy this wonderful evening.
Deacon Williams, we want to congratulate you on behalf of myself, the officers and members of Bethel Baptist Church. You've been faithful to the church. We love you, and everybody appreciates you at the church.
I just want to say thank you, Frank, and congratulations on your 30 years of hard work for the Youth Bureau, for the church, for the City of White Plains, for the fraternity that you serve.
Your work here speaks volumes to myself, my family, and my peers. We are so blessed to have you in our lives. Congratulations, Frank. Job well done.
I want to take this opportunity to let you know what an honor and a privilege it has been to work with you. I'm looking forward to the next few years, and I know you've recently become a grandfather. I know you're going to be just an amazing, amazing granddad.
Seemed like it was just the other day that you were starting this job. We're proud of all of your achievements, but now I want you to really think about going on to that next phase, because we're grandparents now.
Daddy, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of the man that you are. I'm not going to say 30 years more, because you know your grandson is at home, and I know he's waiting for you to instill all of those values that you instilled in my sister and I with him. So we love you.
And plus, Frank, you got to work on that man cave you've been promising the baby.